Okay, so this is one of the squad maps called Yehorivka. This is actually version 1. There's 6 versions of this map. There's 4 assault and secure maps, which is AAS for short, if you see that on the server names. And then there's 2 invasion maps. Version 1 uses the western side of this map over here and doesn't utilize the village, which is right here, or Stepney, which is over here. Um, but if you play version 2 or 3, then the objectives will kind of branch out over to the right. And this area right here that I'm going to talk about, storage site, won't be on there. But anyone that's played this map or played this game for a while will know that storage site is always a hot area of interest on this version of the map. This is a pretty cool map. I like it. It's fun. It's a pretty open. There's not a lot of tree cover, but there's some cool buildings and villages and things like that. It can be a armor intensive map too. Armor can really change the game in this map. My favorite map is Belaya. It's the snow-covered map. Maybe I'll do a video on that later. There's actually 15 maps in a squad if you count the shooting range. But right now we'll just kind of talk basic tactics and FOB building and things like that. So we're playing as the Russians, and typically what most teams do is they'll try to come down and put a FOB at storage on this map. Same thing though with the other team. A lot of times if they both get equal starts, a lot of times they'll come up and put a FOB at storage as well. So this whole area right here just becomes a huge war zone, and then the armor will kind of stack up on this hill, and then right through here is a little more forested, so the armor will come down here, and this is a little more elevated, so a lot of times this armor can shoot down into storage, or they'll flank around and come this way and shoot down from the intersections. And a lot of times, two teams will put backup fobs, like a defensive fob, like at Lord Petrevka, and then maybe one at Central Novo, and then they'll shoot mortars into storage site, or on advancing infantry, or try to shoot at the armor. So we'll play this map and go through our strategy. What happens basically in the beginning is that the other teams take all of the armor, the other squad leaders, and we take the Logi down and do what is like pretty much the most risky thing in this game, but it's kind of a play you have to make. Yeah, whoever kind of can cap storage and hold it will win. So. Okay, so we're going to continue on down in our Logi truck and try to set up our FOB, as I showed on the map. We had a lot of armor supports to the west, so hopefully we'll be covered well as we go in. Doesn't always work this way. For the new players, just a quick thing on vehicles. You can tell I'm in the Logi truck because it has ammo on the back of mine instead of being blank, which would be the transport truck, which can carry up to 18 people. The Logi truck can only hold 4 people, so be careful. That's why typically in the beginning of the game I always try to tell my squad to hold their spawns, unless I'm planning on taking a transport or another vehicle that can hold my whole squad. If you're just taking one Logi, then I like to only bring a couple people with me and then set down a rally as we go. And that's pretty basic stuff, but since this is kind of a beginner's guide, I'll just tell you some of these things as we go. As far as the armor is concerned, there's a few differences between these vehicles that are to my right, but basically the ones with the big square on the back have a 30 mic on them, which is the big cannon, and then the ones with the other little symbol on it have just like the little circle. They only have 7.62 millimeter machine guns on there. A lot of times they'll be referred to as the shit boxes, so to speak.
I'm just gonna sneak in behind Squad 1's armor.
Stack on us up. Alright, spawn in. Somebody get in the Logi.
Squad 4, where are you going?
Come on.
Yeah, I'll go
come
to
upstairs
lower.
here real quick. We'll put the radio.
Copy.
Alright, radio down on the Logi.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright, build that thing. Thanks, guys. Okay, so that all happened pretty quick, but just to recap, I jumped out of the vehicle and got ran over by my own vehicle that I was driving. And then I put down a rally point right away, so I only had a few of my squad members with me. Without a rally point they can't get in. So that's one of kind of the dangers of driving just a fob truck in without any support, a logi truck. If you don't get that rally down, then you're screwed. A safe bet is more to drop a rally point like halfway and then come up and build the fob. But because this is so time critical, I just drove straight up. Next, you want to drop the fob radio. So to drop the radio, you just hold T and then it'll come up on that little circle pad and select the radio and drop it down. I like to try to hide it somewhere, or at least get it somewhere like cool, like up on the stairs where I put it. A lot of times I'll hide it like in some bushes away from the main fob and then push the fob more towards the enemy. Because if they find the radio and they dig that up, then that costs your team 20 tickets. Next, you build the HAB or the spawn bunker. HAB stands for like HESCO accommodation bunker, but each team has kind of a different looking one. The Russians have this one that's kind of like digi-colored, so we built that up, and the squad members have to build that for you. Before they can build that, after you place the radio, they have to drop supplies out of the logi truck, so that's why I was telling one guy to get in there and drop supplies. Basically, you sit in the front seat and just hold right-click, and then it'll drop all of the supplies. You can switch between construction supplies and ammo supplies by pressing 1 and 2. And then I built a few like sandbag walls and stuff like that. You can do that same thing with the T menu, and then just go to deployables and go to fortifications. I don't like building huge fobs because one, it's a waste of time and energy a lot of times. This one we will actually build up a little bit though. Like I will actually build some stuff you'll see in this video, but right now I just want my team to kind of defend. So we need to cap storage site and just defend this area because we already know that they're south. Like my one guy pushed out Hosey and he already found their HAB, so. Here, bro, I'm gonna build some shit right here. Actually, let's build it inside here. I'll build some barbed wire right here. Yeah, dig that up, please. Thanks, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm just here to follow your orders.
Send it. Here, let's build some more weird shit that.
I'm all about weird shit.
You guys are trying to grab, but I'm approving it.
That's me trying to grab the transport.
Okay. Yeah, our job is to defend this right now.
You guys good on supplies?
Yeah, we're fine. Do you want mortars or something? And you guys want some mortars?
You got that mortar calculator?
We can just start fucking sending it over to Central.
Is Striker still there? Not sure. It was around here though.
You want to shoot mortars, bro? Do you know how to shoot mortars?
Yep.
Yeah. You need a tech marker?
Yeah. Put a marker on.
So who's defending storage?
Squad 3, bro.
750 meters.
Alright.
We're about to send fucking mortars on Central.
Is that right?
Aww.
Yeah, that's right, dude. I put you a tech marker. Just fucking send it over there. We don't know where they are yet, so just send it.
Feels bad.
Do you guys want another mortar? I can put another one in.
I would love one. We don't.
Another one.
We don't have enough size.
I
would love one, but
shit.
we need more size.
Never mind. There's no more in the Logi unless it's transport, huh?
I think the Logi is gone.
Yeah, it's all good. Just defend this for a second.
Okay, so that's just a... Alright.
The other squads are pushing.
I'm just gonna let it have it now. Whoever's on top of this mortar, watch it, you're gonna get killed.
Nah, man. That's not how it works.
Yo, if you guys get eyes on
Looking
those
down the
mortars,
barrel
let
right
us
now.
know where they're hitting.
This
Keep
kill's
some
pretty low.
smoke, whatever you guys want, walk us in.
Okay.
Keep sending it.
Low
for,
barrel.
Hosey.
This will be fun.
That might be enemy near us. It's an enemy Vic, no? Get to the north. North.
Yeah, that is enemy.
Lat spawn fob if you can. Wicked. Oh, you got fucked up.
Yeah. I hit it once though.
We got enemy Vic north of storage.
Don't know why he didn't open fire to begin with. It's kind of weird. And our mortar is still alive somehow.
Yeah, he just didn't stop, shoot at us. He just drove by and shot at us.
Hey, pull back to fob. Pull back to fob. Defend the fob. Space Chimp. Yep, Basher. You guys pull back to fob.
Yo.
Defend the fob.
Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Someone else wants to take lat.
Oh, fuck, they're here? He's over the pipes to the north. On squad lead's body. Thanks.
Mark, just to your left, Basher. Yep, Space Chimp. Look down that alleyway. The silos to your right. Our silo.
We have one hit on the striker already. Nice.
Yeah, they're coming on the wall, northwest corner.
Nice work.
I'm gonna try and help you now, Tree. After I get repairs on, I will get.
Hey, just keep spawning this. Once they cap that, dig that fucking radio as fast as you can. How's the cap looking? Once you guys take that, I'm gonna dig this radio up so I can get this fob.
Ah, shit. Dig.
Bad grenade. Bad grenade. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
There was nowhere
I know, I'm sorry, Wicked.
Keep spawning fob. Hey, someone get up on SL. Agitator, get up here. You guys get up here on SL. On this catwalk. Get ready to dig this radio up.
Once I'm healed.
Yeah, get ready to dig that radio up. The rest of you guys come north.
Straight north.
Where's the king of the radio?
Just said dig radio to dig.
You guys ready for us to dig the radio? You guys ready for us to dig the radio at storage?
I'm not sure.
Dig it up, dig it up. Dig
We're
up the
digging.
hab, dig up everything.
One more.
So
Yeah, you can go ahead. We almost got it,
It's on the second
about
floor.
85% cat, 90% cat.
Railway.
Alright, let's retreat south, retreat south.
You want me to start digging out or no?
Fucking grenade.
No, the radio will do it all.
Oh, okay.
You dig up this barbed wire. There's also a guy south. You might just have to
Everybody's
respawn.
dying.
Dig up that radio. Did you guys get it up?
It's up, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it's
all dead.
Yeah. Alright, spawn fob. Let's go. Good job, boys.
Novo's ours.
What Fob, lower or central? Central.
Central. Yeah, there's only one fob left. Yeah, spawn that. That was the last of it. That was perfect. Good job, boys.
You know those guys are pissed at the store.
Bro, that was close as fuck.
Took that and
They were so close to digging that out. It doesn't matter. We have like 400 tickets, but it was
All
so
for nothing.
funny.
They can't.
It was
they
still
can-
funny that they
Nothing.
fucking rushed that so hard, dude. This game, this map
get
is
airfield,
this
this
map
seems
is
like a fucking
always
end.
storage site. Like the only reason I pushed the Logi so hard was because fucking we had 3 like track vehicles coming to support us, you know.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's anyone at fucking Central that I got with those mortars and I was just firing them off.
Yeah, you probably got a couple for sure. I mean, we didn't really have a mortar match. Like we started to do it, and then they came around.
Shit,
They're
we got an
coming
MR
south.
up here.
Yeah, they're coming south.
Enemy
Map
MRAP.
south.
Enemy armor.
We got a vehicle over there too, I think.
it's
Here
hurting
comes the
though.
reinforcements.
You still got it.
So that was exciting. Now you can see kind of on the map that we're pushing south from the new fob that our teammates set up. That was kind of a little run through on how to play this map. We got lucky because our other squads were doing well, but also like if we would not have defended, we would have lost storage site most likely. The other squads did well clearing out storage site. They killed the enemy fob and then just immediately pushed down to the next objective. So as a new squad leader, I think one of the best strategies you can have is just initially like play defense instead of trying to run to the next objective all the time. I found that if there's a team with a good defensive squad, then a lot of times you'll be more successful because the other teams inevitably will try to come around you and backcap you while you're assaulting the next objective, and then they'll end up taking that back objective with no one's defending it. So the other squad leaders and members as well, they'll always appreciate a squad that plays defense and that holds an objective until the next point is capped. And then now that this next point is capped, I want like my guys to get more action because they were just kind of sitting there holding defense for so long. They did get some action. They were able to shoot mortars. I built the mortars and they were able to defend, but not as much as like the squads that were like pushing the whole time. So at the end you'll see like our kills aren't really that impressive, but we basically won the game for the team by holding that objective for everyone. So now we're just going to push down and then that'll probably be game. I dug up the radio. The Fob radio is only 20 tickets around there, but at that point I wasn't sure how many tickets we had. You'll see we actually win by a bunch of tickets. These squads did really well, but I wasn't sure how much we had, and I knew they were going to overrun that Fob anyways, because it was just us left, and we were like kind of dying left and right. You saw like we got it dug up right at the last minute, and then literally our whole squad got wiped, and everyone respawned at the other place. So it's just good form to try to dig up your fob if you can. That way that they can't get those tickets from you. So. And also our team did really good at this map of not losing that many vehicles. So the vehicles can cost you a lot of tickets, upwards of 20, 25 tickets depending on the type of vehicle.
Yay.
Good fucking job, dude. Jesus
Hey, look at
Just remember, the guys who are fighting us at storage are still running back towards Central right now.
That truck out.
Yeah, there's like 5,000 people in Central.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. Is now.
Fucking worse when you're on the shitty team and you're just running back because all the teams past you.
Dude, that's crazy, bro. That was good. That was good. I like it. I'm just laying here waiting for the game to end.
Yeah, pretty much.
How is this not over yet?
Oh, what gets fighting
I don't
some?
know, but you medics did really good, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did awesome. Thank you.
Good shit.